I think when I create new acts, I like to do something that scares me or something that is out of my comfort zone. I find something it's kind of weird. I find things comforting that are uncomfortable. So with Danny, with the first time I did burlesque, the uncomfortable thing was taking my clothes off because I was like, that's horrifying. I can't do that. And then with Danny, it was coming out as a bloke and obviously audience participation.
Yeah, double whammy.
Yeah, with Trunchbull, I don't wear any makeup and my hair is pulled right back. So I feel totally exposed with my face. And then in the Invisible Cabaret act, being naked but in an emotional way rather than... Because I don't know, when you're sort of naked as a burlesque artist, you can sort of make your body look beautiful. But with Invisible Cabaret, I was going to be naked but, slumped over and not looking appealing, which was really scary, to be honest.
Yeah.
I enjoy those things
Which we knew was going to be scary, didn't we, as well, when we did it. We were like, I remember having the initial conversation with you being like, this is going to be really brave and are we up for this?
But no, it's totally worth it in the end. Totally worth it.
Good. Yeah, I can't remember if the current iteration of the piece still involves you doing a full walk across the stage.
I think it might be a shorter walk.
I remember when we initially were rehearsing the act, it was a full walk across the stage of you with eye contact and you almost entirely naked walking across the stage looking really vulnerable.
Yeah.
This is the Miracle act, which is what we call it for listeners who have not seen it. The only reason we would not have seen it is if you've not been to one of our shows, because Miracle has been in every single one of our shows.
Amazing.
It's been in every one.
Yay.
So yeah, Miracle is the longest running act. I mean, how do you feel about that, Shay?
I mean, I guess it means it must be good.
Yeah,
definitely.
Or I'm running out of ideas and I need to get a new idea. But no, I mean, I love
not
it.
the case.
I'm not bored of it and I do love it and I love that people connect to it still.
It's made people cry, actually. We've had people come up to us afterwards and say that one really got me,
Yeah.
And some people find it uncomfortable as well. Especially a couple of blokes that I've spoken to have been like, I don't feel comfortable watching someone that vulnerable, which again is kind of, it's interesting how it brings out different things in people. Yeah. Should we talk a little bit about creating that act as well? Because obviously that's your cabaret stuff is incredible and lauded amongst the cabaret community, and then the Invisible Cabaret is like the soft underbelly, I feel, of what you create. So
oh, what a lovely image. Little soft underbelly.
So can we go back to the creation of that act? If you can remember that long ago, Shay, because it was a while ago. How did it come about, actually? Did you have the song that you wanted to work with first, or?
No, I think I had the speech, the Darren Brown speech.
The speech, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Because I remember hearing that when I watched the show he did, and it made me cry the first time I heard it, because it was so... It wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like pushing positivity in a way that's like, just be happy and everything's going to be fine. It was just very much like, no, this is the facts. Like, this is the way it is. And I don't know, it was just a totally different way at looking at how things could be good. Very
much so. And also without God as well, because that's kind of what he's trying to debunk too. And that's not shade, because like I'm a faithy person, but I still find the speech incredibly moving, because it's talking all about how the odds of you being you are so tiny, and it kind of makes you think, gosh, even without kind of the idea of a creator, I still matter. I still have this kind of like incredible, unique opportunity.
Yeah.
Basically, isn't it? That's kind of what he's going for.
Yeah.
And then, so you found the music to work with it, or?
Gosh, this is going back
because you've been a Dodie fan, haven't you, for a long time? And so there's some Dodie in there.
Yeah, love Dodie. Yeah, a lot of her work is surrounding mental health in itself, so it kind of seemed like a perfect pairing there. But yeah, I just remember wanting to be like, it to reflect my mental health journey, as well as being an anecdote for other people to take from it. And I think with me, it's all about the struggles of getting out of bed or resorting to your bed when things get too much. And that's still my life now some of the time. When things are too much, I just want to sleep. I just don't want to face the world or see the world. But equally, what is in the act is I will try and distract myself as much as possible. I will try and suck as much fun from everything I can until it runs out, which again is reflected in the act. This is a great distraction and I'm going to relish this moment because it is a good moment. But then it means I'm going to put that bad stuff in a box for a bit until eventually you have to look at that box of crap and go, oh yeah, that needs looking at.